Inequality influences how you see others and your degree of pleasure. People in less equitable societies are less likely to trust one another, less likely to participate in social or civic activities, and less likely to express happiness. It contains repeating patterns of unequal allocation of commodities, wealth, opportunities, rewards, and punishments. Unequal opportunities and benefits exist for the different social positions of statuses within a group or community, which is referred to as social inequality. Inequality is defined as a disparity in size, quantity, quality, social standing, or any other element. Inequality is demonstrated when you have 10 of something and someone else has none. Inequality has an impact on social justice and human rights, and because gaps are interconnected, certain groups are always at a disadvantage to their peers, gender, color, caste, ethnicity, religion, region, and disability status are some of the most common group characteristics that leads to exclusion. However, further research is needed. Due to inequalities, the world's poorest population, including many women, youth, the elderly, persons with disabilities, indigenous peoples, and rural communities, have made less progress towards the MDGs. Almost every civilization has some level of social inequality. Social inequality is created by a variety of structural elements, such as geographical location or citizenship status, and is frequently reinforced by cultural discourses and identities that define. For example, whether the impoverished are deserving or undeserving, in tribal cultures a tribe leader or a chieftain may have some rights, use certain equipments, or wear signs of authorities that others do not. But the chieftain's everyday existence is essentially similar to that any of the other tribal member.
Global warming is whilst the Earth heats up, the temperature rises. It occurs whilst greenhouse gases, it is carbon dioxide, water vapor, nitrous oxide, and methane lure warmth and melt from the solar within inside the Earth's ecosystem, which will increase the temperature. This hurts many people, animals, and plants. Many can take the change in order that they die. Many motives can be there for the global warming. Primary and essential reason is taken into consideration to be the greenhouse effect. This impact is particularly resulting from carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, nitrous oxide, and so forth gases. These gases shape a curve within inside the ecosystem across the Earth through which warm rays of the sun can input to the Earth, however cannot exit, so the warmth of the sun stays within the side, the increased circuit of the Earth making the temperature upward push. It is feared that the arena may also enjoy upward push in temperature of approximately 4 to 5 Celsius via way of means of 2050. The common temperature of the Earth has risen via way of means of approximately 1 Celsius in final 5 centuries, and of this 1 out of 2 of the warming is brought on in 20th century alone. Global warming is affecting many components of arena. Global warming makes the ocean upward push, and while the ocean rises, the water covers many low and islands. This is a huge trouble for a few of plants, animals, and those on islands.
Corruption in the government. Corruption is a sort of dishonesty or criminal conduct committed by someone or something in a position of authority to obtain unlawful benefits or abuse power for a personal gain. Corruption has always been a huge issue in the world, particularly in politics. It has sparked political feuds, undermined democracy and good administration by ignoring or even undermining legitimate processes for one another, or just pocketing every dime from their own citizens without their knowing. People should be more educated in the world of politics to be aware of and had the growth of corruption in government. The Philippines has always struggled against corruption and had some political scandals or incidents throughout the years that the government never appeared to be able to resolve. As a result, people should act as if they are all sharing the same ideals and desiring to see them realized. If we wish to eliminate corruption in the Philippines, we must first eliminate all corruption within the country. All corrupt Filipinos should be persecuted, whether they are politicians or ordinary citizens. These are the ideals that Filipinos believe should be embodied. For example, preventing the spread of government corruption. One of the reasons why poverty is emerging is because of the lack of supports from the government. Government has the power to implement the law of their subordinates. They should protect the people who do not have the power or lack of capability to defend themselves. Government should give supports and not corrupt the money for the people. They should think about the issue or problem that is important to do first, not to thief things or money, because all in all, the money that they use is for the people, not their own ship. Not their ownership.